So at long last, Donald Trump launched his social media platform, and all it is, guys, is a crappy blog. That's all it is. It's just built into his existing website, and it's the sort of thing that, without exaggeration, you could do on the internet in 1995. It is something where you just have him put the sort of press releases he's already been doing, and then you can click a button and it'll share it to Facebook or share it to Twitter. It is not a social media platform. This is apparently what we've been waiting months and months and months for. That apparently was going to be the culmination of a great new experiment in social media. And it's something that if you go to Blogspot right now, any one of you watching can set it up for free, and it'll have just as much legitimacy as what the former president is doing. And this matters for a couple reasons. One, Donald Trump obviously tried something bigger. Because here's the thing. Trump, after he loses the election, he gets banned from Twitter, he gets banned from other social media platforms, either permanently or at least indefinitely at the time. And so he has to be thinking, what can I do? And he had to have known, or at least some of his staffers and volunteers had to have known, that this was always a possibility. It was always going to be possible for Donald Trump to use any website, whether it's new or existing, to set up some sort of, posting system where he can put out things that are effectively tweets, just not on Twitter. Or put out short videos, even if he's not allowed to do them on YouTube, he can just post them on his own website. He has the capacity. But he wanted clearly to create a new social media platform. But Donald Trump is too stupid, he's too lazy, he doesn't have the patience, and likely found no one that actually has the talent to do such a thing willing to work with him. It also probably doesn't hurt that Donald Trump is super duper cheap and wouldn't want to actually invest the capital into building a website. What we know from Donald Trump historically is that he doesn't really create business so much as he sells his name. Like, the Trump name has a certain mystique to a certain type of American, and that person loves to buy Trump branded things. And so Trump will license his name to other people, and then he'll take his cut without having to invest a lot of capital. And so this really does show that his grand ambition of a social media platform was always a lie, and that the greatest president ever, all he could do is create something that you or I could go do in 5 minutes as soon as you're done watching this video. Now, the real question is going to be, however, what Donald Trump's future is on social media. Twitter has already said they're not allowing him back, but actually it's this week that Facebook is going to announce if Donald Trump will be unbanned from Facebook and Instagram. Now, of course, he was banned back when he was banned from Twitter, but unlike Twitter, Facebook said it's indefinite, but not necessarily permanent. We're going to revisit it at some point in the future. And this will have an impact, because Donald Trump still controls the Republican Party. And a lot of Republicans have made it clear that they don't want to be on Trump's bad side, and many of them have said, we're not going to run against Trump. But the one thing that could sink Trump is him losing some of this public relevance, and being off social media is one of those factors. If he's allowed back onto Facebook, that could permanently crush any opposition to him, because he will instantly be able to, on a daily basis, mobilize his movement on Facebook, which is an even bigger platform than Twitter. It was never Trump's preferred platform, but it's significantly larger than Twitter. So this is Trump's website, guys. Absolutely a waste of time. There's not going to be any value here. It's literally no different than his old press release system. But if he gets back on social media, he could continue to have a big impact.